Good morning from Kusadasi, Turkey. It is a beautiful morning and I'm unlocking another new country. So far in this trip, it has been Vatican City, Greece, and now Turkey. But that'll be all the new countries for me for this trip, but still pretty good. Today we're gonna be doing the Ephesus ruins. So we're about to go find a cab and go down there now. Grabbing another light breakfast this morning. Got a cinnamon sugar donut and a dulce de leche streusel. Kind of excited to try this streusel. Yeah, that's pretty good. In the most random of places, we just hired a private Mercedes van for the day in a rug store. So with our van, we got a tour guide with us and it's 50 euros per person for the entire day. So let's go have a good time in Kusadasi. Beautiful little town. Wow, this is really nice. Before we go into Ephesus ruins, our tour guide is bringing us here to try some Turkish delights. So what this is kind of like a little marketplace. You can get some souvenirs, different types of food. They have like little booths off to the side as well. We get to try some free samples of some things here. Some of this fig.
Dressing salad with dip with the bread.
It's better than a fig Newton. Some olive. This is some olive oil with some spice.
I don't eat lunch. I have everything. I know it's healthy.
That tastes really fresh.
Yeah.
That's good. These are little molasses bites. I'm gonna try one of these too. Wow. That's really good too. We're gonna try some Turkish tea. I just put some sugar cubes in, you just stir it around. Apparently this is a delicacy here. Wow, that is really good. If you're coming here, I highly recommend getting some of this. I'm pretty sure this was given to us as a free sample. Wow, this is good. We are now entering the ancient city of Ephesus. I'm so excited to be here. It is a little bit busy, but it's really not too bad. Right here at the entrance of Ephesus is a bathhouse, and travelers back then always had to go inside the bathhouse in order to make passage through the city because they didn't know about sicknesses at the time, so they saw that as a curse. Throughout Ephesus, you'll find some writings that are carved into the marble here.
I'll explain here so that I can give...
We're entering the Senate house, and it used to be a basilica when the Romans had it, which is why you saw that cross sign there. Very cool that you can actually climb the ruins here. So this is where the Senate would meet, and they would have the politicians speaking down here, so it would amplify up and everybody could hear them. This is beautiful. When you get to explore ruins like this, you really do start to actually feel the history around you, which I love. This was the courthouse of the town, and on those pillars there's inscriptions of what the Constitution was. So it was like the law. So if you broke the law, you'd be tried here. This is where they found the sculpture of Artemis here at the city. So here's the statue of Nike, the goddess of victory, and it even looks like a Nike symbol, which is why people are so attracted to coming here. This area was just excavated recently, and he said that it's a tavern, so it was kind of like a hostel for the pilgrims that were coming to the holy city. It just started being excavated 2 years ago, and it's still being excavated today. Walking down here is the main street, and off to both sides is where there'd be vendors selling food, goods, and stuff during the festivals of Artemis. This cat found the perfect spot. Underneath these pillars, all of these platforms used to have statues on them. They're all inside museums now, but underneath where the statue would be, they have inscriptions of what their life was like and why they were so famous. This is a fountain that was dedicated to General Tyrannus. So this used to be a beautiful fountain, and you can still see the ball and foot. The ball represents the world that he conquered, and that's all that remains. These are mosaics that belong to the villas, which is where the rich people lived. And the shops end over here, separated by this street.
For their balconies, for their fountains
Very
and
cool to see
such.
this.
And these kinds of patterns.
This temple
There
is
is
so
a
beautifully
wall
preserved.
top of this.
The detail.
Yes, that lady is called Pike. Pike is the goddess of.
Here's latrine back in the
toilet.
Greek and Roman
So the
days.
word money does not stink.
So here's what the actual bathrooms looked like. You went both number 1 and 2, and it was completely open like this too. Imagine, wow. Here's one of the most beautifully preserved buildings I've ever seen, the Library of Saustis. I'm so excited to finally see this in person. Here's the theater that's unfortunately closed right now for maintenance for the summertime. So if you are coming here in the summertime on a cruise, it will be open. That was our tour of Ephesus. Highly recommended if you're coming to Kusadasi. We're at a place now where you watch ceramic being done and you also get free tea and coffee. You can see that they're doing this freehand and there's all their paint supplies and stuff. That is cool.
Father to son or master to apprentice.
Our final stop is the House of the Virgin Mary. We are now entering the House of the Virgin Mary. There's no filming or pictures inside, but this is pretty cool to be in the last spot. They're definitely pretty strict about the no photos or video rule. There was a guy there that was shutting everybody down that tried to. Definitely worth to see. Grab a candle on the inside too, and then you can light it and place it in. Just below the House of the Virgin Mary is the prayer wall where you can write on pen and paper and leave your prayer.
There is even an end of it. So,
This is an awesome place to grab some food. What's that one there?
this is cigarette burek, we call it.
Do you want to try it with the cigar?
I'll see.
Chicken kebab's really good.
He's been disappointed
Here's like a little
so far.
meatball thing.
They're not good so that he's bought.
The cigars? Where did you buy them?
That's really good too. And here is the dessert.
What is this called?
This is Kemal Pasha, because Mustafa Kemal Pasha
Interesting.
loved it.
This was our amazing tour guide, Fatih. Here, tell him where it comes to, man.
If you ever come to Turkey, you're welcome to be my guest. Thank you very much.
After a great day in Kusadasi, we're finally back in the port area. And we're gonna head back on the ship and do some relaxing. We made it back to our cabin, and I do have to say, Kusadasi was extremely underrated. We had a great day. And also, right here, I didn't even realize, this is Asia. So this was my first time in the continent of Asia, and I have to say, it was a great first time in the continent of Asia. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that in the distance, but that is the prayers of Islam, because this is a Islam majority country. Out on the wing of the solarium, we got a great view of Brilliance of the Seas, and you can see how much smaller it is even than Odyssey of the Seas. Crazy. Would be a good ship to travel around the Mediterranean in, though, for sure, because it's so small. We were sailing away, and now we're back. Not really sure what's going on. We found out it was a medical emergency. They got him off the ship and into an ambulance. So prayers for that passenger. We're now headed to Crown and Compass for the food tour vlog, but I'm definitely going to film some of it for this vlog. I still can't believe that they actually serve food at this one. Every royal ship we've been on, they haven't served food. With dinner tonight, I'm also going to try Sprite's Royal Berry Blast exclusively on Royal Caribbean. So hopefully this is pretty good. Trying a sip of Sprite Royal Berry Blast. Dang, that's actually pretty good. After a good meal, we came to deck 5 to watch the sunset. This is a beautiful sail away from Kusadasi.